there scoring those buckets. So it's great to see that kind of grit early in the preseason.
Mamu drills the three-pointer, and Milwaukee has its largest lead of the night now in the NBA, the most since the NBA really started keeping track of that 96-97. But again, you said it, a whole cast of different characters here tonight. And Williams. Here's Mamu slicing and dicing his way inside this time. Three ball, then the end.
For Memphis, and Thanasis is in that group. They're the opposite. I think they're uncomfortable when there's not contact.
A multi-platinum progressive with TSO and more, presented by Hallmark Channel, with 2 shows at Fiserv Forum on December 22nd at 3 p.m. Get the reset of the shot clock back to 14. Now at 5, though, as Lofton uses that big frame to power his way inside for another.
For Memphis, but they get the job done. I think about some of the undersized big men in this league that have made their name from all over the world.
It's becoming an increasingly global game as Mamu Kelishvili from Luka Vildoza out there right now, just to name a couple. Thanasis of Greece. 3 of your 5 players right now on the floor line now. Played 3 summer league games for the Bucks, averaged 6 points a game, just under 16 minutes per contest. See, then David Roddy just checked in for Memphis. Giannis, he is just having the time of his life. I'll tell you what. How does he get that courtside seat? He was in the corner before. Now he's got the best seat. Is that the best seat in the house right there?
Back off. And when he's in the lines, he doesn't care about anything but winning. I think it's just really cool. Russell Westbrook was a teammate of mine who was very similar to that. He would be crazy on the court.
Chronicles his family's journey. And I asked him about it. He says, I can't watch the movie anymore. He said the last time I watched it, I cried even more. And then I watched it again and I cried more. He said the Kimpo family.
That's right. It was outstanding. And yeah, real men, they're not afraid to cry. Here's Thanasis. He's not afraid to float one up, try to play the better part of his brother here today. Nice move there. And the other way quickly, Grizzlies in transition. They're going to get more points. Another and one opportunity now for Kenny Lofton Jr.
The Middle East, so of course, the Bucks trend setting, and those international games, the excitement, the atmosphere, you can just feel. That's how long that flight is.
A technical foul on Kenny Lofton Jr., by the way, as Wara buries the three-pointer, and the Bucks go back ahead now by Mike Budenholzer was commenting on the fact that, different players have different opinions of playing overseas, as Chandler lays that one in up close. But that this group seems to be on board and then some about the trip as Mamu connects up close.
Yeah, I think, from a coach's perspective and like you're saying, players, a team's perspective, I think nice knockdown there by Jake Arabia. There's no question. You understand your platform. You understand how unbelievable it is to be in the NBA. Coach Bolden knocking down a 3. And so I think that's a special part of it, is you just realize how often are you going to actually get to go do that. Nice finish right there by Kennedy Chandler.
And all of a sudden a flurry of three-point before a back-to-back in the preseason. Like, what diabolic schedule maker came up with that idea as a three-pointer goes down?
I'll tell you, what did the Bucks do? They talked to somebody wrong. Essentially.
We got an and one here. It's over there, picked up by Chandler. He's looking for his 7th assist here, and he will not get it, but give him a hockey assist for your regular season opener in Philly. That should be a good one.
Yeah, you would certainly expect.
Has tied this game with just inside of 2 minutes to play now. Youngsters trying to show their mettle here late. Nice little runner, rolls over for Canada, product of Iowa State.
That's a big bucket, too. There's a 10-0 run before that. Putting a stop to it, getting a 2-point lead.
Arabia airmails the shot. He's going to call this time in the final minute, as we saw last year in these two teams' preseason encounter. Here's a go-ahead bucket, leaking out to lay it in up close, David. So the rookie point guard Kennedy Chandler's got it now. He's been outstanding for Memphis in his debut. Feeds inside, Aldama lays it in through a little contact. No